I'm Lisa, and today I'm going to teach you how to make DiGiorno broccoli chicken. So here we go. Going to take some split chicken breast and we're going to cut them into strips. So here we go. You can see the bag. Okay, we have our chicken breast, and now we're going to cut them into thin slices like so. I'm going to throw them into the bowl. See, we want to have a nice thin piece. We are going to add some broccoli to a tablespoon of oil in our nice little skillet. So I always use the cap for a measuring tool to see about a tablespoon, and I put that all over there. And then we have the fun process of opening, of course, again, the broccoli with our knife. And we put that in there. I like to take the knife and cut up any big pieces of broccoli into smaller pieces to make it more bite-sized. Alrighty. And the next thing we're going to do, the recipe says to put a clove of minced garlic in it, but I don't have any garlic today, so there is a way to get around it. You can get yourself some garlic powder, and again, you want to be generous with this because you don't want it too spicy, but yet you want it to have it. So you want to be generous with this. So you're going to sprinkle it over the top of your garlic, of your pieces here. What you want to do is take a spoon and you want to stir it up. And it says here to cook the broccoli. As you can see, I'm still putting it in here. Put it all in a little container. Put a lid on it, keep it warm, because you'll want to set it aside, but you want to keep it nice and warm. So I always put a plate on top. I apologize for the interruptions. Don't forget to plug it in or the meat won't cook. And we're going to take our strips of chicken. We're going to place it in here. We're going to start cooking them up. Now, chicken takes a while for it to cook, so you want to make sure that it's cooked well. And we're going to cook this thoroughly. Add some soy sauce. The recipe calls for 1 tablespoon. Again, I do more by, I guess it's not even open yet. Does it help the lid as my measuring tool? So I pour some soy all the way to the top. It calls for 1 tablespoon. And I pour it into my bowl. And then it also calls for chicken broth. I use buttermilk low sodium chicken broth. So I have that all mixed in here. So we're going to take our mixture here of soy and chicken broth, and we're going to add that. I'm going to cook this over medium heat. edit that out because we don't want them to see that we used extra soy because it's not good. We have more juice in there than we need. I'm sorry for the interruption, but here we are back, and we're cooking this. We're stirred in the broth, and we're going to bring it to a boil, and we're going to reduce the heat after we bring it to a boil. That's what I'm reading the recipe, so I apologize for keep looking down, but it's the first time making a recipe in my second video blog. Mustard, the Dijon mustard, after this comes to a boil. We're going to reduce the heat, we're going to add the mustard, and then we're going to put the broccoli back in here and we're going to cook the whole thing. Okay? Just hold on. Heat. It says to add 6 tablespoons of Dijon mustard. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give 6 good squeezes here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Stir in the Dijon mustard that we just squirted in there. It's like I said, 6 tablespoons, but I just put 6 squirts in there. I think that it's equivalent of a tablespoon, especially if you squeeze it hard enough. It's starting to smell delicious. Next, we're going to add our broccoli that we set aside. To our meal. There are some options that we can do to make it more tasty. You can serve this plain by itself, which is what I'm going to do. My mom likes it over rice, so I will be making it over rice for her as well. You can add, if you like, water chestnuts and mushrooms to give out the more taste to it, more flavor. I think I might add some water chestnuts to it. That does sound very yummy. And I don't know if I've got any more mushrooms, but so we're going to let this cook over medium heat until it's cooked thoroughly. Hold on, I'm going to see about those chestnuts. The water chestnuts are nicely thinly sliced. So you're just going to take that and just add it to it. Boiling is exactly what we want it to do. And we're going to stir it. And that just looks yummy. And our finished product, you can see, beautiful broccoli and chicken Dijon served with coleslaw. Makes a meal of 500 calories. Actually, this whole meal is 420. Let's eat. Enjoy.